Going to go through this activity with you. So for Spellbound, when we're answering these questions here for write the word list in alphabetical order, what you gave was correct. There were lots of words all in alphabetical order, but for this activity they just want you to pick the words from the word list from the top of the week, basically. So we have these 16 words to put in alphabetical order. So I've written down my alphabet at the bottom here to help me out and keep me on track. So it starts off with bean. So what I would do is I would cross out bean first of all. And then I'm going to stick with B and I'm going to see, are there any other words beginning with B? There's none in box 1. There's none other in box 2. There's one I've noticed in box 3, which is bleed. And then I also have one over here in box 4, which is between. Now, as we looked at yesterday in English, if you've got two words that begin with B and you can't figure out which one comes next on the list, you look at the second letter. So the second letter in bleed is L and my second letter in between is E. I know that E comes before L, okay? So I'm going to write between and then I'm going to write bleed, and I'm going to cross them off so that it makes it nice and easy for me to see what I have next. I then look at my next letter in the alphabet and I have C, and I have nothing in box 1, nothing in box 2, nothing in box 3, but in box 4 I have cheese, and I only have one word beginning with C, so it's nice and easy for me to figure it out. Now they filled in deer for us. And then I don't have any letters on my word list beginning with E. I don't have any beginning with F. For G, I see I have green and I have greed. So these are very similar. For this one, the only letter that's different is the last letter. In greed is D and the last letter in green is N. If I look at my alphabet, I can see that D comes before N. So I'm going to write greed. And then I'm going to write green for number 7, and I'm going to cross them off the list. Okay? Now the next one, I don't have any words beginning with, oh I do, sorry, I have one word beginning with H, which is heel, and it's my only one, so it makes it nice and simple. And I'm going to cross it off. I'm then going to look across, I don't have any words beginning with I, J, or K or L. I come up to M and I see that I do have the word meat. So I'm going to write down meat. Okay. I'm then going to look, I don't have any words beginning with N, O or P. I get to Q and I see I have queen. So I'm going to write down queen. And then I'm going to cross it off. And then I keep going down my list. I don't have any words beginning with or. I get to S. Okay, I can see that I have 4 words beginning with S. I have sweep, sweet, sneeze, or 16. So as I said before, when we have words that all begin with the same letter, we look at the second letter. So I have W, N, or I. So if I look at my alphabet, I can see that I comes first. So I'm going to write 16. And I'm going to cross it off. And then I look at my words that I've left and I have sneeze, sweep and sweet. I know that N comes before W, so I'm going to write sneeze. And I've crossed it off. And then I have sweep and sweet. If I look, the only difference between these two words is the last letter, P or T. So I look at my alphabet and I can see that P comes before T. So I'm going to write sweep first, and I'm going to cross it off, and then I'm going to write sweet and cross it off. And my last one that I have, my last word that I have left is tree, because they filled in week for us here. So my last word is tree. And that's it. I hope that all makes sense. If you need any help, just let me know and I can explain it again.